downtown Denver.
My friends, the hits just keep on coming. Trump keeps rolling up fantastic achievements for the American people. 3 men who were prisoners of North Korea for a long, long time are at this moment flying home to America. Another part of the world, he has canceled the Iran deal, which was a disaster put forth by Barack Hussein Obama. Here's what Ben Shapiro of the Daily Wire had to say today. I'm going to stay with this piece throughout the show. He writes the following. On Tuesday, President Trump announced the United States would be terminating the Iran deal. He did so on firm footing to the consternation of the nation's media, as well as European allies who've been itching to do business with the Islamic Republic for decades. Trump explained correctly that, quote, the Iranian regime is the leading state sponsor of terror. It exports dangerous missiles, fuels conflict across the Middle East, and supports terrorist proxies and militias such as Hezbollah, Hamas, and Taliban, and Al-Qaeda. He went on to list the terrorist activities in which the regime has participated and mentioned that the mullahs have, quote, plundered the wealth of its own people. Then he got into the good stuff. Trump said that Barack Obama's Iran deal, quote, was supposed to protect the United States and our allies from the lunacy of an Iranian nuclear bomb, unquote, but that the deal, quote, allowed Iran to continue enriching uranium and, over time, reach the brink of a nuclear breakout, unquote. This is eminently correct. All the deal's proponents who suggest that Iran's nuclear ambitions were curbed by the deal are quite simply lying. Iran's ambitions were merely postponed, with the knowledge that a full nuclear breakout in 2025 would result in zero sanctions of any kind. As Trump stated, quote, at the point where the United States had maximum leverage, this disastrous deal gave this regime, and it's a regime of great terror, many billions of dollars, some of it in actual cash, a great embarrassment to me as a citizen and to all citizens of the United States, unquote. Well, not to all citizens. Barack Hussein Obama, who never met a Muslim leader whose backside he would not kiss, he loved this deal. All the Democrats who march in lockstep, they like the deal. Liberals the world over like the deal, especially in France and Germany, even though the deal would lead to nuclear Armageddon. Donald Trump has done the entire planet an amazing favor by canceling this deal. And now, of course, Iran is rattling its sword. Good. Keep rattling, guys. We'll see what it does for you. We're going to stay with this story throughout the show. It's Riell Truth. It's Wednesday. We'll be back.
This farm report brought to you by Nissan Titan. If you believe you have missing or stolen livestock, you should immediately file a report with law enforcement and your local brand inspector. Give as much detail as possible. Upon receiving the information, the Colorado Brand Board will distribute the report statewide and to surrounding states. For an inspector's contact list, go to the Colorado Department of Agriculture website. Take on the job in the all-new 2017 Nissan Titan. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Great Plains Power has been providing reliable electrical power systems in the Rocky Mountain area since 1982. Our systems rely on the sun to help make you self-reliant for your power needs. Solar energy can be scaled to fit any situation, from complete power independence to backup power for the short term. Our expertise focuses on standalone power, but we have extensive experience with utility interactive systems as well. Custom-tailored capabilities as modest as emergency lighting all the way to commercial-scale power. Great Plains Power is a full-service company. We service everything we sell. We provide and design turnkey packages, custom-designed system, and parts for do-it-yourself. With more than 20 years of specialized experience at your disposal, let us know what your power concerns or goals are. Reach us by phone or the internet. Call 303-239-9963. That's 303-239-9963. Or go to GreatPlainsSolar.com.
All right, folks. By the way, this is Howard Riell, and the show is called Riell Truth. Let's get a little bit of let's talk about multiculturalism and the utter fraud that it is. Here is Mark Stein being interviewed on Gain Gunnar TV. My friends, I know one thing. Let's take Mexico, for example. Mexico, South Central America. I know one thing. Americans are not illegally breaking into Mexico or Venezuela. They're coming here because they know what we know is that their culture sucks and ours is a lot better. That's why we need a wall. We'll be back.
Ladies, this is Dandy Golden informing you that heart attacks in women are different than heart attacks in men. Women having heart attacks will experience nausea, vomiting, indigestion, shortness of breath, or simply sudden and extreme fatigue, but no chest pain. Get emergency medical help and call 911 immediately if you are experiencing any of these symptoms. Pain, pressure, burning, or squeezing in the chest, jaw, shoulder, back, or arms that last more than 5 to 10 minutes. Unexplained shortness of breath lasting more than 5 to 10 minutes. Sudden severe nausea, vomiting, or indigestion. Sudden sweating for no reason. Sudden unexplained extreme fatigue. Loss of consciousness or fainting, or sudden unexplained panicky feeling of doom. The key, ladies, is to listen to your body. Follow your instincts, and if you experience symptoms that are disturbing you in any way, or even remotely related to your heart, get yourself checked out right away. If your doctor brushes you off, that's a sign you need a new doctor, one who will actually do what is necessary to get to the bottom of your symptoms.
Great Plains Power has been providing reliable electrical power systems in the Rocky Mountain area since 1992. Our systems rely on the sun to help make you self-reliant for your power needs. Solar energy can be scaled to fit any situation, from complete power independence to backup power for the short term. Our expertise focuses on standalone power, but we have extensive experience with utility interactive systems as well. Custom-tailored capabilities is modern and emergency lighting all the way to commercial-scale power. Great Plains Power is a full-service company. We service everything we sell. We provide and design turnkey packages, custom-designed systems, and parts for do-it-yourself. With more than 20 years of specialized experience at your disposal, let us know what your power concerns or goals are. Reach us by phone or the internet. Call 303-239-9963. That's 303-239-9963. Or go to GreatPlainsSolar.com.
All right, guys, let's dig down a little bit. Let's talk about this Iran deal and the horror it would have been for the United States if President Trump had not just driven a stake through its heart. Here's Sean Hannity.
All right, the ball's all around.
And that was right before, my friends, Neville Chamberlain spoke right before the most calamitous and destructive war in the history of humankind. My friends, let's stop right there. Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, Democrats, liberals, they figured that bribing North Korea, bribing Iran would work because, after all, what's more important than money? That's how you think when you're a scumbag like Bill Clinton and Barack Obama. They figure if you're getting money, then you'll play ball. Well, you know what? There are people in this world who don't play ball and who don't view money as the be-all and end-all. The mullahs in Iran, they don't care about money. They care about the hate that they've absorbed from the Quran. Little rocket man in North Korea, well, he appears to be cooperating, but who knows? Who knows? But when you come to liberals, Clinton, Obama, since they're on the take, they figure, well, everyone must be on the take. They'll do business. One hand washes the other. Not on this planet.
This is a good deal for the United States.
Now, my friends, as you listen to this, don't you wish you could somehow teleport back in time and slap him across the face and say, "You jackass"? What you're doing is going to empower and embolden North Korea and make the world more dangerous, bring us within months of a deliverable North Korean nuclear weapon that could devastate the United States. You know, there are those people out there who will tell you what a good president Bill Clinton was. Bill Clinton was and is a rectum. So are the people who voted for his wife.
Of course, that did win out.
Interesting. Why would Barack Hussein Obama empower the mullahs, let them get closer than ever to a Muslim nuclear weapon and give them $150 billion or more, all in the same package, while getting nothing for America. Some people have suggested that Barack Obama really is a Muslim, and we know he is because his father was a Muslim, and religion is passed from the father in Islam. We know that Barack Obama went to madrasas when he was young. You can't get in them unless you're a Muslim. So we know he's a Muslim. He's favoring Muslims, giving them the path to nuclear weapons, giving them $150 billion and more. But one would almost think that Barack Obama was not the commander-in-chief, but the terrorist-in-chief.
Remember this.
So, Mr. Obama, is it that you're a liar or a horse's ass? There is no third choice. The deal that you're boasting about here on July 14th, 2015 accomplished nothing except to make the world a much more dangerous place. So which is it, Barack? Liar or horse's rectum? All right, there aren't only two choices. There's a third choice. Both. All of the above. But to his credit, he was the first black president, got him a Nobel Peace Prize 6 months in office. He was a disaster, but as far as I know, he's still black. We'll be back.
Informing you that heart attack is different than heart attacks in men. Women having heart attacks will experience nausea, vomiting, indigestion, shortness of breath, or simply fatigue, but no chest pain. Get emergency medical help and call 911 immediately if you are experiencing any of these symptoms: pain, pressure, burning, or twisting in the chest, jaw, shoulder, back, or arms that last more than 5 to 10 minutes. Unexplained shortness of breath lasting more than 5 to 10 minutes. Sudden severe nausea, vomiting, or indigestion. Sweating for no reason. Sudden unexplained fatigue, loss of consciousness or fainting, or sudden unexplained panicky feeling of doom. The key to the key is to listen to your body. Follow your instincts, and if you experience symptoms that are disturbing you in any way, or even remotely related to your heart, get yourself checked out right away. If your doctor brushes you off, that's a sign you need to see a doctor. One who will actually do what's necessary to get the bottom of your symptoms.
And of his fullness we have all received, and grace for grace. For the law was given through Moses, but grace and truth came through Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Christ. No one has seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, who is in the bosom of the Father, he has declared him. The Gospel of John, chapter 1, verse 16.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessing of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution.
American window tinting interpreted in Franktown reminds parents, keep an eye on your child while shopping. Chippers tend to stray or become long. This poses an opportunity for a would-be abductor. Please make every effort to keep track of your little ones at all times. If you have information regarding a lost child, call local authorities at once. This message is from American Window Tinting Incorporated in Franktown. For residential or commercial window tinting, call 303-263-4228.
All right, guys, let's see how much you know. I got a word for you. Do you know what incels are? I say, do you know what incels are? Well, if you don't, you're not up on the latest nomenclature. You're not going to be invited to those millionaire cocktail parties. Well, don't feel bad, because until I looked at this video from Ben Shapiro, I didn't know what incels were either. Give a listen.
There's a very
All right, my friends, let me jump in here for a second. If you're trying to figure out how to solve the problem of involuntary celibacy, well, they're a little late to the game. I wish I would have gotten to work on this problem when I was a teenager.
demonstrates the victimhood mentality.
Not only that you're owed, I'm sorry for cutting in there, Ben. What he's saying is absolutely true, but there's another layer to it, which says if you're not having all kinds of sex with all kinds of people, then you're nothing. You're boring. You're inconsequential. You're not cool. Well, that's a lie put out by the media, because the media wants to sell you things. And what gets people's attention more than sex? And so they use sex to sell. And they make you think if you're not having sex, you're nothing, so buy my product. That's one of the worst things that's true about the United States of America. Not only that we are a sex-drenched culture, but that it's purely for commercial reasons. And people walk around feeling lousy that they're not being invited to an orgy every night, when the fact of the matter is that's just a Madison Avenue fantasy. People don't live like that.
I'm owed sex. Everyone's getting it.
No, my friends, I never said that trans people who believe that are stupid. But if I had been given a chance, I would have said it. This is not a societal thing. You look at some freak with a 5 o'clock shadow who looks like a guy dressed up like a girl. There's something inherent in the human psyche that recognizes that this person is broken and finds it not the least bit sexy. That's why you don't open Playboy magazine and find 400-pound women in there, because human beings don't consider them sexy. It's not a societal decision that we come to. It's simply hardwired.
That suggested the solution.
What Ben Shapiro is saying is that American society has turned bass-ackwards. What used to be considered the norm and something to shoot for is now considered a debilitating disease, a problem that needs to be solved by who? Obviously, by the government, right?
Right, conservatives had
Stop right there. Stop right there. How controversial. People who need to better themselves? Ben, are you suggesting that not everybody is equal, that some people are better than others? Well, in this day and age, 21st century in America, someone's going to put you in front of a firing squad if you suggest that we're not all equal. Well, let me let you in on a secret. Get closer to the radio because I don't want anybody else to hear it. This is just for you. You listening? We're not all equal. And there are a lot of people, myself included, who need to better themselves. In fact, I'd say just about everybody needs to better him or herself. It's the people who don't think they need to, who really do need to. We're in a victim culture, just like Shapiro was saying. If you're not getting absolutely everything you want, well, then something's wrong, something's broken. The government's got to do something to make me happy. Well, that's not life on Earth. It's not reality. It's not maturity. It's not even smart. Which brings us to the left, where all those things are common currency. My friends, find someone you can commit to, and who wants to commit to you. Start a family, and you will find, surprise, surprise, that you're happier than you ever thought you would be. In different ways than you ever thought you would be. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Listen to, I think we got more Ben Shapiro in the next segment. We'll be right back. Riell Truth.
Riell has been providing reliable electrical power systems in the Rocky Mountain area since 1992. Our systems rely on the sun to help make you self-reliant for your power needs. Solar energy can be scaled to fit any situation, from complete power independence to backup power for the short term. Our expertise focuses on standalone power, but we have extensive experience with utility interactive systems as well. But with tailored capabilities on the emergency lighting all the way to commercial scale power. Great Plains Power is a full service company. We service everything we sell. We provide and design turnkey packages, custom design system, and parts for do-it-yourself. With more than 20 years of specialized experience at your disposal, let us know what your power concerns or goals are. Reach us by phone or the internet. Call 303-239-9963. That's 303-239-9963. Or go to greatplainsolar.com. With Bible Superfood, the most advanced nutritional whole food supplement you can buy. Olympic athletes the world over have discovered Bible Superfood from BibleAid.com. And now they just one nutritional supplement instead of the Bible Superfood formulas are full of products proposed with four of the most nutritive algae found on Earth. Bible Superfood for the brand with focus and if you can the rest of the body is a no-brainer. Bible Superfood has zero toxicity and it makes you advance growth and order your Bible Superfood at BibleAid.com. 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 Or call 877-889-416.
All right, guys, welcome back to Real Truth. If you are a Democrat, if you're a liberal, if you're a leftist, you probably like Karl Marx. No, he wasn't one of the Marx brothers. He was the guy who developed communism, which killed millions and millions and millions of people, but not before subjecting them to lives filled with poverty. Here's Ben Shapiro saying, "Happy birthday, Karl Marx. You were wrong." My friends, Marxism is a disaster. No surprise then that it is embraced by the left, who wouldn't know good from bad if their lives depended on it. I'm posting this video on my Facebook page, Riell Truth Radio. Go there, watch it, share it, talk about it, learn from it. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Phillips, founder of the Green Herb.
How many times have you gone into a health food store and are confused as to the many different brands and prices on the same herbal supplements? You want to buy the cheapest, but you're afraid that quality is less, so you buy the most expensive. Truth is, the cheapest may be better. Green Herb herbal supplements are all manufactured in our Wheat Ridge, Colorado plant at 4565 Kipling Street, using the highest quality herb that we source from all over the world. Our 150 different herbal supplements are the most potent and safest in America. Our guarantee is your money back, no time limit, just return the bottle empty or full, no questions asked. So when you come to our new location, look for our new name, New Genesis Health, or call us at 888-765-HERB. That's 888-765-4372.
TLR Associates of Boulder wants you to remember your life began at conception, and so does the life of every yet-to-be-born person. Baby and mother both lose when 1 in 3 women go against their female instinct and choose abortion. Former abortion Dr. Nathanson says people do not understand that there are thousands of serious physical complications from abortion every year in this country. Post-abortion crises include severe guilt, depression and stress, anxiety disorders, sleep disturbance, suicide, violent behavior, sterility, increased risk of miscarriage and delivery complications and premature birth. International Journal of Epidemiology reported abortion increases breast cancer risk by 90%. Every helpless baby has the right to life, too. This life-giving message is brought to you by TLR Associates of Boulder, providing a job well done for your home or business with designs in stucco, stone, and brick. Call TLR Associates of Boulder, 303-921-3310. TLR Medallion branded stucco protection serves the Boulder and its northern Colorado area. Check.
All right, guys, we got 4 minutes left. Here are 5 reasons that Ben Shapiro at Daily Wire says that Obama's deal was correctly killed by Trump. Here are the reasons. Number 1, this deal should never have been signed. For all the reasons Trump mentions, this deal never should have been signed. Team Obama lied brazenly to the American people about the newfound moderation of the Rouhani government. The Rouhani government is a terrorist government. The deal does nothing about Iran's missile program or terror funding. Number 2, the deal prevented concerted action. The deal didn't merely remove sanctions on Iran. It effectively blocked America's allies from doing anything to stop the Iranian nuclear forward motion. If Israel and Saudi Arabia had attacked Iranian facilities, they would have been crossways with the United States and the Europeans. The deal effectively made Tehran an ally and our real allies' enemy. Number 3, the deal was never approved by the Senate. Obama worked out a pathetic arrangement with Senator Bob Corker, Republican Tennessee, to reverse the normal course of procedure for treaty approval. Instead of 60 senators being required to greenlight a treaty, now it would take 60 senators to kill the treaty. That was never constitutional. Number 4, Iran has gotten intensely aggressive since the deal. Since 2015, the pace of Iran-backed Syrian slaughter has only increased. Hezbollah has effectively taken over all of Lebanon. Hamas has rearmed with Iranian help. Yemen has devolved into Iranian-backed chaos. Iran has ratcheted up the terrorist program since it became clear the United States would not back its allies against Iran in any serious way. 5. The deal did not deter the quest for nuclear weapons. After the Iraq War, Muammar Gaddafi gave up his nuclear program, knowing there was a serious possibility the U.S. would take action. After the Iran nuclear deal, the North Korean regime even more loudly pursued nuclear development, knowing it would earn goodies from the United States. By pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal and making it clear that there are continuing consequences for dictatorships seeking nuclear weapons, Trump has made it obvious to North Korea that their best move here is to disarm, and to do so with credible methods of enforcement. No, killing the deal won't lead to U.S.-led war in Iran. Trump has no such desire. But it could and should lead to concerted action by America's allies, both economic and military, if need be. The false binary presented by the Obama team was always a horrible lie, a propagandistic effort to paint foreign policy hawks into the corner. The Iran deal was a disaster. Trump is right to kill it. And the Obama team's new attempts to curry favor with terrorists in Tehran should tell you everything you need to know about their agenda in the first place. Unquote. My friends, drop to your knees, talk to your maker, tell him, thank God you made Donald Trump president, because if he hadn't, Hillary Clinton would be president. Iran would be getting much closer to nuclear weapons. None of the things we've learned about corruption at the at the Clinton Foundation, in the government, the Democrats' collusion with the Russians, none of that stuff would ever have come to light. The swamp would continue to be all-powerful. So again, drop to your knees and thank your maker that he sent Donald Trump to be president. He is making America great again. He really is. And it's up to us in these midterm elections, just like in any other elections, to support him in what he's doing, because what he's doing is supporting us. Now, I'm going to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll be back with more Real Truth. We'll be able to talk then. In the meantime, I want you to promise me that you will stay safe, that you'll stay healthy, and that you'll stay angry. Hasta luego, folks.